Josh Jacobs says Travis Hunter has the potential to be the highest paid NFL player ever if he can successfully play both ways in the NFL. Now, this is something that I believe as well, and I think that if Travis Hunter is able to successfully do what he intends to do in the NFL, this could definitely happen. Josh Jacobs appeared on Zeus, two streamers who actually played at the University of Tulsa, I believe. But take a listen to this. Coach Fred will get your take.
He is able to do it, though. He going to have to be the highest paid player all the time.
True. Travis Hunter coming in, wanting to play two-way. You think that's realistic?
I think you give him. I think he earned the right to you give him a chance to at least see.
Yeah.
I think he earned that. You feel me? Like, do I think that it's possible? Like, I don't know. It's possible.
Yeah.
It ain't never been done for real on a like
Just
every
full
time.
Yeah.
But like, I say give him a chance. Let him see if he can do it. On me.
I think bro gonna make plays, bro.
16 games.
Yeah.
That's a little different though.
Yeah, it is. It will all depend on his body. Because who you know do that, bro? Nobody ever. It's never been done. Like, you have people to take a little few, you know what I'm saying? Like, he really gonna change, like...
Yeah, he gonna change, yeah, for sure.
You know what I'm saying? But I think he, like I said, I think he earned the right to be able to at least see.
See.
I agree with him there, and Sean King has had this point, who was on the show on Monday. One thing we can't do, Coach Fred, is say that he can't do it. Because every single time so far that people said he can't, he's done it. He played both ways at Colorado. Everybody gave him shit for it. Same with Jackson State. I say you can't tell him he can't do it. That's my response to it. Coach Fred, do you agree with Josh Jacobs' comments that Travis Hunter, if he successfully plays both ways in the NFL, could become the highest NFL player or highest paid NFL player ever?
I can see it, Bailey, but I mean the production's got to be there, of course.
Yep.
To get that price tag, but I just don't see it happening, Bailey. Just because of this is a different game, wear and tear. You're talking about playing receiver full time, and you're talking about playing DB full time. People have done it, like you said, part time here, part time there. Champ Bailey, Dion. Rod Woodson, a couple other people. But to say that you're going to play a full game with a couple breaks here and there on both sides of the ball, I think is really a reach just because of his frame. Now, can he do it? When he's out there, oh, yeah, no doubt. I think he can do it and be productive. But a full game with his frame in the way that I think teams are going to try to attack him by putting him in the mix, directly in the mix, I just don't know if he'll be able to hold up on a 16-game schedule to be able to do that on either side of the ball. Because if he's corner and I'm the OC for Baltimore, I'm cracking the sweep with King Henry toward him at least twice a series just to see. You know what I mean? Yeah, I want to test it just to see. And not saying he's not a willing tackler, but how long is he going to be a willing tackler with Derrick Henry coming at you? And that's just, one of those points that I just, I wish him all the success in the world. No doubt he's a great kid. But I just don't know if it's sustainable for him to play, let's say 70 plays in a game at a high level over a full season. I just don't know if that is sustainable enough. At his size, at his body weight.
Yeah, and Fred, I agree with you, and I think it's the type of thing where they're going to give him the opportunity to. I'd be shocked if they say, no, you can't do it. You've been doing it the entire time. We're just going to say, fuck it. You've come out publicly and said you wanted to do it. And we're just going to say, no, you can't. I highly doubt that's going to be the case. I think he's going to come out right away with whatever team ends up drafting him. He's probably going top 3 for being real. I always thought he was going to fall to 4 in New England, but it sounds like we're going to talk about this later, that the Giants and the Browns are not going quarterback. So I would guess Travis Hunter is going to be one of those 2 picks. Now, that said, I think one of those teams can give him the opportunity to, whether that's the Giants or whether that's the Browns. I think he'll come out and do it. I think as his career goes on, you'll definitely see him probably do less and less, as he gets older and stuff. But Fred, I'm bought in on this shit. Like I really am confident that he is going to go and do some shit we've never seen before. just because of what he's already done, and he's already proven that he's doing some shit we've never seen before. Everyone thought it was an anomaly the first year he did it, and everyone's like, I don't know if it'll happen this year, but like, no one thought he was going to go and have that type of season this season, except maybe Matt Machesi. Matt Machesi came out 2 years ago and said, he's going to be a Heisman. They're both going to be top picks. He's probably the only person that saw this in the beginning. I really think that if he's able to go and do this and at a consistent level in the NFL, where he's playing both ways at an elite level like he has been, Fred, how could you not, for his first big time getting paid, how could you not give him that bag? Like, I don't know. It's two positions. If it's sustainable and he's doing it, how could you not give him that bag? That's just me.
No, you're right, because you're going to have to pay him as a top receiver. You're going to have to pay him as a top DB. So somewhere in the middle is going to be that amount. So,
think about it, Fred. Sorry, go ahead. Finish what you're saying.
No. Go ahead.
So I was just thinking about it, Fred. How much the Panthers just made J.C. Horn the highest paid DB ever. I think it got broken again, I believe. But they gave him a ton of money. Think about it. The 49ers also played Brandon Ayuk a ton of money. Fred, I might be projecting, and people can call me crazy, but do you not see, I'm not saying these are his exact NFL comparisons, but those are two guys in the NFL that got paid record amount of money. Dude, you don't think Travis could do what those guys are doing in the NFL? Ayuk on one side and J.C. Horn on the other. Those are just two names I'm throwing out there that have been paid recently. But your thoughts?
I do. J.C. Horn is legit.
Oh, he's a dude. Don't get it twisted. Yeah, J.C. Horn's a dude.
But I think by the time he gets there, that number is going to be even higher than that, because then you're going to have the Samuels kid. He's going to be back up. You're going to have the I was just about to call his name, Freak. God dang it. The kid for the Eagles, he's going to be up. And he's part of the return game. So it's one of those deals of where it's going to be like, I think he's going to have, if he does it, he's going to have to prove in those first 2 years, Bailey, that he can handle that workload.
Yeah. Agreed.
Stay injury-free, Lord willing. And then by the time he gets to that fourth year, they're going to have to come see him. No doubt about it. If he can get over those stumbling blocks early and, stay healthy, number one, and produce, number two, at that level. Because let's say he does it, Bailey, but he's only producing mid-level. What do you do then?
Oh, that's a good question, Fred. That is a good question. I think at that point you look at his impact on which side of the ball is he having the most impact on, and then you prioritize that side of the ball. But I wouldn't take him completely off the other side of the ball. I would just have it like, let's say he's dominating on defense as a corner, right? And maybe he's not having as big of an impact as a receiver. Fred, damn well, him with the ball in his hands, he's still electric. But I think if he's having like quite the impact on defense, you prioritize him on defense and have a couple, maybe a package or two with him on offense or something like that, where he comes in.
Yeah, where you try to get in his hands.
Mm-hmm, yeah, something like that. That's my thoughts. But I think going into it, the NFL, the teams can't be afraid to let him do it. Let's see. Like, fuck it. What do you got to lose? If he has the potential to be a one on each side of the ball in the NFL and be able to do it at the same time, fuck it. Well, why not, right?
You say, what do we got to lose? But then it might be that franchise be like, our number one overall pick. What do you mean, what do we got to lose?
I think the upside is too much, Fred. I think he's a freaking unicorn. I think you've never seen anything like that, and you have to take advantage of having that, because fuck, if the right team gets him, man, Fred, he's gonna be electric, man.
He's gonna be to them what Deion is to Colorado. Those jerseys won't stay on the rack. Those endorsements are gonna come by the boatload. So he'll be to whatever franchise. If he comes in and he wins Rookie of the Year, Bailey, can you imagine what that's going to be like?
Man, I don't know, Brett. If he comes in and does what he's been doing, right? It has to be. I mean, I don't know. I don't know. We'll see where Shedeur ends up.